There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable players to see if this could become something more. So when they were needed, they could answer the questions that we never could. And welcome to the third and final part of the insanity that has been the Schmoedown Spectacular 2. My God, I don't know how Part 3 can possibly top what Part 2 gave us, but let's see if they can give us a run for their money. Let's not waste any more time. Let's see this final 2 hours of goodness in 3, 2, 1. Oh, the trials of Lon Harris Wolfman Legend to Me continues.
I mean, look at your framing. Look at the mise en scène.
It's a fine frame. We've done this
It just really seems like you could use a class of training on the
So
job
to
sort of
recap,
experience.
in case you are just jumping in on Part 3 and have not seen my previous reactions to the prior parts, I'm currently 2-2 in the predictions. To recap, correct on the Manager Bowl, incorrect on the InnerGeekdom Championship, correct on Witwer versus Napzok, incorrect on the team title match. So let's get to this last part. We got Top 10 Team Action 2, and then we have the Singles Championship match with Samm, Levine, and interim commish, or former commish, not interim commish.
It's like I found all sorts of people.
Hello, Dale the guy.
Hey, it's that guy Dale that says he's
Oh boy.
he didn't like. Yeah, that's what we feel about your show, Dale.
That's disrespectful to Samson.
Oh no.
What are you? Oh, don't take dick pic. I was invited here.
By who?
Harloff and others.
You were invited there and me wasn't. Oh well, there's always next year.
He's being liberal when he says gentlemen.
Now you
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
We show you respect. That's what you do as adults.
Yeah, respect. Is that what losers
learn about it
sometime? Yeah, put your hands on me, son.
You look great.
That's right, I look great. That's how it's done.
As far as who I think will win this one,
It looks like it shrunk on
I think Top 10 will probably win this rematch. I think they've got to set up a rubber match at some point. I mean, Team Action did get some easy questions to help them win that first one, so it's going to be interesting to see how they will fare, especially since they kind of struggled. At their last match against Above the Line, they had a little bit of trouble against Above the Line.
Trivia Schmoedown Spectacular. I'm Kristian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellis, and you talk about getting into the
Still in the Tetris shirt, or suit, whichever you want to call it. I guess technically it's a suit.
We are going to have a championship match in this vid that you may have something to say about, but right now, what a matchup we have in store for these fine folks.
There's been so much that has gone down so far with the Patriots keeping.
You don't say.
You've got a new Star Wars champion, a new InnerGeekdom champion.
I think I'm going to need some.
Old factions are breaking up. People losing.
God, I still got some Pepsi.
Crazy event so far, and we're almost done.
Better keep myself hydrated
You talk about this match,
and thirst quenched. We got a long night before the end of this. Cheers. I haven't said that in a long time.
Ben and Drew. They are the finalists of the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Tournament. They just lost to Above the Line, and they, in order to do that, in the semifinals, they beat Top 10, the former champions. Well, they got another shot here, and the story behind it, let's just show you right now.
It's no longer about me.
Prepare for the long, winding road.
It's about leading the Outlaw Nation, and this is the next step for Matt and I to take Team Top 10 into the Promised Land with the Outlaw Nation.
use that clip.
There's a shitload of people that gather here today watch Roka basically be old Yeller, okay? I've got a shotgun in my mind that I'm going to...
The one thing I will give the definite 2 thumbs up, the production quality of this has been top notch. They have really went all out with this.
I got one question for Mance and everybody else. Where's the belt? The hardest thing. Is it the hardest? Thank you so much.
And then
Your whole life.
This is awesome. I'm a massive wrestling fan. Have them say my names.
During the WWL. Could it be Q-Man again? Look out.
Six, 8.
What? They went even.
Hold on.
They went even.
This is insane.
That was him on the last one.
Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
No, man. I will not.
Hey, these are some head games going on.
Guy has gotten into Roka's head for sure.
My head? Are you fucking kidding me? He's paying my tax this way for every match, you dumb shit.
Must be the scoreboard getting in your head then.
Oh! This is why we play the Schmoedown.
All right, guys. What primary villain does Spidey...
oh, they didn't show the question that I sent them, which was the Jennifer Lopez question, the Jack question.
Crowd, please keep it down.
We need an answer.
Just say the answer. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's walk off.
Top 10 is already leaving. I'm not sure if this counts as a
I guess it would be the Green Goblin.
And your victory! Ladies and gentlemen, advancing into the final.
Didn't break my heart because I actually had a team action in the 1 horse, or in that case, I guess the 2 horse race for the League of Extraordinary Psychics.
I don't care.
Top 10 will play the loser of the finals at the Schmoedown Spectacular for the #1 contender spot. Whether it's above the line or action, that's going to happen.
And then the fun really got started.
The bathroom's that way. To come in and crash the interview for the team that destroyed you. That's really cool.
Destroyed?
Yeah.
Destroyed. You got Team Jeopardy questions at the end there. And lost 3 questions, gentlemen, in your own category.
You guys are gonna lecture us about shitting the bed in big moments? Are you kidding me? Say that again? The whole league. Just because you're in a high platform, you lose all the time.
Spinner's choice, opponent's choice, and got Team Jeopardy questions.
What I love is that you can say, you go, we barely lost to you. You know what we can't say? We never lost you. We're never going to lose to you. Get the fuck out of our interview. You guys are losers. You're still losers, and you're still losing. Get out of here. Get out of my interview. Get out of my goddamn interview, Roka.
How about this? How about this little baby?
What are you doing?
See, other people are allowed to talk now, sweetheart. Here's the deal. We challenge you to a fucking match. Let's do it. You're a loser. Because you fuckers got lucky the first time around between us. Now play us knowledge versus knowledge. Don't you have some life then?
12-year-olds go pick it on Facebook, Roka?
What do you mean? Your girlfriend and a 12-year-old girl?
We hear your challenge right there. And fuck off. We're not playing you guys. You lost in a big match already. You're bad. Roka, play us in the spectacular. You're worse than us. End of story.
Team action, not team no action. Either now.
Yeah, we're one step closer than you are. Get out of here. Roka. Oh, you guys
Please. Yeah, we're still here. Are we getting the broom? That's all right.
There's a 6-pack of tall boys over there. Roka. Go drink them. Get out of here. Right now.
Somebody's diapers needs to be changed, John. And guess what?
this
We'll
guy.
help you.
Get the fuck out of my
We'll help you in a short amount of time. Enjoy your loss. Enjoy your loss.
What the?
Hey, Tim.
Hi, boys. How are you?
What is this nonsense about you wanting us to play a team that we already annihilated? Look, man,
Guys.
just because you took over for Kristian doesn't mean you can hold his biddings, okay, man? That guy wants those idiots in every single title match.
Hey, now, they are the former champs.
We're the next champ. 15 years ago, that was like when people smoked cigarettes before NBA games.
Ooh,
All right.
I remember that one.
Christian
That
has
was
promised
a
us
little bit low.
But I've got an idea. We can come to.
I got an idea. It involves contracts.
Both teams get something that they want. The winner gets all the spoils.
We gotta think on this.
All right.
And I like where your head's at. Anything we want?
Within reason. We can come to terms. We can make this work.
This is my third match in the Spectacular. I really made my name in the Spectacular, so to come back again with this over my head, the possibility of us breaking up for a year, top 10 breaking up for a year is huge.
This should be Thad's catchphrase. Hashtag, where's the contract? That is all.
Okay? I'm annoyed and upset that I have to be here to play these jackasses. Because we beat them once already.
Oh, use that clip.
And then they're gonna break up and cry about
They used a little bit more of it.
I mean, what do you think is gonna happen to them? Wow.
Visiting hours for the retirement home? Shoulder pads and that?
We are the men in black.
Is that a medium suit? Look at that.
All right,
It's barely on.
boys.
Yeah, Matt and I, we didn't hesitate for a moment in T-Mac. They thought they surprised us with this stipulation.
If they win,
Which they won't.
if
Why even waste our time?
we're gonna just put it in writing, they will then get a #1 contender match.
But they don't understand that's how the top 10 works. We don't shy away from the toughest competition, and we don't shy away from the highest stakes. What we do is win, and we're going to win today.
If Action wins, they will get a title match. We already, okay? If you win,
Yeah,
you'll
you
get a
blew
title
it,
match.
remember?
That's what you asked for. That's what you're gonna get.
Number 25
If you win,
before,
you will get a
guys
title
blew
match.
it.
That's it. Like, again, guys. See winners walk in. You know, the only way that I lose a match is when I sit across the table from someone. And they literally are a statue.
If they win, they have insisted. Well, if they win, you guys break up for a year.
Oh, a whole 365
Is that
days. You guys probably won't even be alive by the end of it.
Mm.
Let the elderly folk discuss their applesauce.
Team Action, they got lucky last time. Opponent's choice, spinner's choice, and the easiest three-point question in the history of mankind.
Can you handle that?
Just give us a contract.
All right, we're fine. Okay, sign it. It's the fourth one right there.
So we want a shot at them, toe-to-toe, information, knowledge versus knowledge.
Oh, I used that clip. Oh, they cut it out though. Oh, they cut that part out too. They intentionally cut out every clip that I used in my Avengers promo. I find that kind of funny. Oh, is that wild turkey?
I've been drinking for a month since we lost, but it's made me stronger. You guys want us to play a team that we already dispatched, a team that we and everyone else agrees does not deserve to be here. Do you know who deserves to be at the Spectacular? Us, Team Action.
It's nice to be back.
Yeah.
It's nice to be amongst mostly friends.
Mostly
friends is
friends.
what we're saying.
Yeah.
And now we need to basically curb stomp the two children at the table.
Yeah.
They got invited to the adults table, and now they're complaining they're not getting the biggest turkey leg. You two need to shut up. That's what you need to do.
But here's the thing, Top 10.
Let me get
Here's
my
what you were
outlaw
so stupid to do.
shirt
You're going to challenge
to
the team that
represent.
beat you, and then you're going to have to disband for a year. Your fans are going to forget about you, just like everyone else has forgotten about you.
That's
And remember,
true.
don't think when you disband for a year, it's done. I'm going to egg your house daily, okay? 365 days, I'm going to egg your front door.
Yeah, we got to break up for a year if we lose. It's worth it.
Yeah, not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Look, you take that out, then it gets to their category, which they're named after. They do a weekly show, supposedly. I still don't see any proof of this.
You're not the outlaw anymore, Roca, okay? You guys are going to be outlawed from this league. You're not allowed back.
Not if I
okay?
got
We might even just
anything
call
to
ourselves Top 10.
react
You know
to.
what? If we lose a match, we'll change our name so Top 10 gets another loss. We have no respect for you. I want you to understand that. Look me in the eyes. I have no respect for you.
We're going to whoop that ass. So hardcore, baby, so hardcore. You're going to go back and cry to your family, to your girl. You cry back to your mom.
Go back and cry to your tailor. Talk to your tailor.
Yeah.
Only one team deserves to be at the Spectacular, and I got one last question. Where's the belts?
This is ridiculous to me. That we got to come back
My
and
belt's
prove
over there.
ourselves to these fast-talking fools. And we're in their heads, you can tell.
Yeah.
See, the last time we took it too serious, we took close to the vest, we were too tight. We wanted to whoop them so bad we couldn't see straight. And now, people have been talking. I want the return of the man in black. Motherfuckers, I'm back.
Here's the stipulations for all of you if you do not know what they are. Here we go. So, if top 10 wins, they will get a #1 contender spot. They will have to battle someone for a #1 contender spot. Most likely top that, maybe MODOK.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
In February. They also requested there is no opponents, no spinner's choice on the wheel that Action's agreed to. Now, if Action wins, Action will get a title shot against the Patriots in February, and top 10 will have.
Still in shock by that result. Couldn't believe it.
Right, and they have the gift of gab, if you will. They know how to talk their way around a game, but when they get under the white-hot spotlight, I think a lot of people earlier in the year question if they could handle the pressure. They certainly have done that. That's one of the reasons why they're favored today. Interesting of note, their team Action, the action adventure category, not always lenient to them. It will not be on the wheel this time, so Team Action will have to show us their breadth of knowledge.
Well, yeah, look, it's just to be upfront, too. The competitors, the teams are allowed to pick a strength that they want to have on the wheel, and Action chose not to have it on there.
Yeah, they didn't want it.
That is something that should be known going into this match, and it is going to be
usually something they do not bring up. It's interesting.
Dale the Dude, who is a reactor, he is a fan, and he has been getting abused this entire event. But it looked like he was going to get abused once again and just bullied by Team Action. Top 10, they stepped in, they took care of him, and he's going to be walking them out today here at the Spectacular.
Good for you, Dale.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, I am ready. I smell something. I don't know if there's a horse in the studio or if it's just all the crap that Action is talking. Let's have it, Kristian.
All right,
he's a bona fide Dale Gribble.
Action. Movie release dates.
You don't know who I am, but I know where you live.
And then you have Team Top 10. Biopics, sports, and saving poor reactors.
All right. Isn't that nice of him?
All right, so with that.
Too bad I'm not said reactor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
movie Trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds in the team division. Introducing first, representing the Horsemen, with a record of 6 wins, 4 defeats. They are the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown.
Yes, I would usually make fun of the theme.
The former
we hope they're here. I guess they're here.
Mighty Matt Nose and the Outlaw John Roca. Team Tom.
There's Dale. Dale. Oh!
The former champions, top 10. Top 10. Top 10 taking care of Dale.
You said saving reactors living up to the promise.
They are, absolutely. Look at the
I hope they'd save me.
You guys get the most action. Roca in the streets, Outlaw in the sheets. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
They brought some fans.
This means a lot to this team. Matt Nose called me the next day and said, I don't care what it has to do, get this match done, and they really made it done. They went to the new commissioner at that. They got the contract. They all feel good about this match.
That's right, and like any great set of comedians, they brought their own audience here to the show to warm it up just a little bit.
And their opponents, representing the Action Army and the Popcorn Talk Network,
which I'm usually a fan of, but not today. Not today.
2 defeats and 2 knockouts. Give it up for Ben, the Boss, Bateman, and Dastardly True Guy, Team Action.
There's applause.
There's fans out there.
There's some fans out there.
And now some boos rain in. The crowd divided on Action, and True Guy not shy about flipping the crowd off and started booing him.
These teams do not like one another at all.
Good to see you back, Commish.
Well, not the commish anymore, but thank you. Thank you so much.
You're so modest.
Well, I'm not.
You don't even have a suit jacket. You're so modest.
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome back, boys.
Good to see you, Roca.
Good to see you, too.
Good to see you, Dad.
Shout out to, yes, we'll have dinner after this, son. Shout out to Ashley and Tim. They gave me this nice little coaster. Congratulations on your marriage.
Action doing a fart sound.
We love the people that watch us on the Schmoedown and comment. It's awesome. Thank you.
Unless you piss Roka off, in which he will go to war with you on Twitter.
Wow, there we go. We are going
Isn't
to
that right,
3
Evan?
rounds. Round number 1. Mark, what do we got?
In round number 1, each team is going to hear questions to the field. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question.
That's why you be
There
nice
are
to the
8
outlaw.
questions in round 1. Once you get the question asked to the field, please
Can't
write
find my
down your
cowboy
best
hat
intent
anymore.
at
That's a
correct
damn
answer on the
shame.
whiteboard when we
I had
ask
fun
you
wearing that
your
thing.
individual answer. Please show the whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize it in front of the microphone. Keep in mind there is no stealing in round 1.
All right, so team action. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, absolutely, Kristian.
I guess I will keep up the tradition, even though I've once again shown my ability of not playing very well.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay!
Here we go now, guys. 3 rounds. Round number 1 in the category of animated. In what Pixar film will you hear the quote, "Congratulations, San Francisco, you've ruined pizza"? First the Hawaiians, and now you.
First what? I'm sorry?
Yeah. Is that a JT?
That sounds like a JT.
I thought they were laughing.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it either.
Did you guys hear the whole question?
Did you hear the last 3
I heard
words?
the question real well.
The last 3 words?
I heard all of it.
Ben, you didn't hear it?
What
Ben, did you
Pixar
hear the
film?
question? Action heard it.
Well,
So you're going to use
it's gotta be Ratatouille.
Okay.
All right, here's
Yeah,
the
we didn't
repeat.
hear it.
In what Pixar film will you hear the quote, "Congratulations, San Francisco, you've ruined pizza"?
Man,
First
that
the
sucks.
Hawaiians, and now
He's
you.
gonna repeat already.
I didn't hear it.
So they didn't hear it.
No, I'm joking, all right?
Got to keep
5,
an eye on all these mouthy
4,
individuals.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Ratatouille.
Inside Out.
Correct, John.
I don't know.
And Ben.
It's going to be Inside Out.
And Matt.
Oh,
Inside Out.
There you go. 2-1.
crap.
Matt,
That
was a trick question.
Pixar movies.
2-1.
Have one of these things.
Screw you inside out.
Right, here we
Oh,
go.
that one's mine.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I could have sworn that'd be
There's
Ratatouille.
a lot of squirreliness on the table thus far.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot at stake
Like
here.
they're gathering acorns in the movie Ice Age.
The title shot.
La 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 la.
Here we go.
But still was the wrong answer.
Come on, let's go.
In the world of comedies. Dad! Comedies by professionals who know how to do comedy. What 90s film features Kevin Kline running the country as President Bill Mitchell?
When will those professionals be?
They're in traffic. You know the 5.
Speaking of that, 5.
Oh,
4,
what a segue!
3.
Guessing that would be
2,
maybe election.
1.
Repeat the question, please.
All right.
All right.
Man.
in comedies. What 90s film?
I had a
features
friend
Kevin
whose
Kline
name was
running
Bill
the
Mitchell,
country
who
as
sadly
President
passed
Bill
earlier
Mitchell?
this year. I miss him very much.
5.
He was a very funny guy.
Drew Guy showing early
Sometimes annoying though,
Roka.
just like me.
Correct. Correct. And Ben.
Dick.
Incorrect. Matt.
Dave.
Got it. And Drew. Dick.
I wrote
Dick.
Dick.
Wow.
Mm.
So look at that. Top 10 taking the lead here. They were down and now they're up. So 3-2.
Kristian, I think we just saw the difference between a decade of age.
All right, here we go. Next question. Family films. Family films. Which Oscar winner's first leading role was in the next Karate Kid?
Family film. You gotta wonder if a decade plus of life that top 10 has lived is
5,
gonna help them against Team Action.
4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2, 1. Pens
Or
down,
Swank.
please. All right, and Ben.
Hillary Swank?
Correct. Matt.
Yay!
I couldn't pull it.
And
Yeah,
Drew.
that's not right what I have on this one.
All right, and John.
Hillary Swank.
Hillary Swank. Okay, so there you go.
I'm
Top 10
girl,
won
you
by 1
know.
point 'cause Roka
Thank
hits
you,
it and so
Celebrity
does Ben.
Jeopardy.
4-3. Next question.
Okay, in the world of dramas, what drama had the tagline, "Fear can hold you prisoner, hope can set you free"? Kristian, it's just me to see teams holding on a little too tight. They seem a little keyed up.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. And we got Matt.
Nada.
Didn't have it.
Nada.
Shawshank Redemption?
Correct. Ben.
Ooh.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's. All right, so only Roka gets it there. So
Wow.
5-3.
Would you
5-3.
Oh, I never thought that.
would you accept his Shawshank R?
No.
So,
I
yeah.
started writing the
Probably
timer
not.
now.
I've lost on similar.
Yeah, probably not.
Predicament.
Probably not. All right, here we go. Next question here.
I didn't know that was the
I heard
tag.
it's a good film. I didn't either.
Never read that.
Next question of action adventure. Action adventure. Who performed the tune "We Don't Need Another Hero" in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
Yes, that like an old person. In the Mad Max
And
Beyond the
you know,
Thunderdome,
do you ever smoke the grass? Because that's what I feel like.
we ate at a restaurant
You
on
don't need
Sunday.
another hero.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's go to Drew.
I wrote Max.
Max is incorrect.
Tina Turner.
That is correct. Ben.
I got nothing.
And Matt.
Tina Turner.
Look at that. Top 10 starting to tear away here. Top 10 is tearing away.
You have to admire Drew Guy's half-court shot of writing down Max because it's in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. It's a hell of an attempt.
Here we go. Next one. Next one.
Single name artist.
The world of comic book movies is up next. These are comic book movies. What actor plays rookie officer John Blake in The Dark Knight Rises? I asked that like Emperor Palpatine. Dates.
5,
Yo, friends.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
Joseph
down.
Gordon-Levitt.
Pens down. And okay.
I got nothing.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Roka nothing. Ben.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's correct. Matt.
That's what I started right, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But
he
You don't have the whole thing
Don't
right.
have it, yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
You got it. All right. So they're coming back.
Yay, I got 2.
What did the father and son use to communicate across decades with in frequency? Took place in Queens, Bayside.
Never saw. Is it really?
Yeah.
Bayside was also the high school in Saved
I
by
know.
the Bell.
Everybody asked me that. 5,
Friends
4.
forever.
Oh, that's terrible. 3,
A tin can.
1. Ben.
Ham radio.
Yep.
Right, that's correct.
ham radio.
Correct.
I wrote a radio waves.
Radio works.
Yep.
And
Ham radio.
there you go. All right. So.
All right.
Tin can.
They both got it right. Actually, both got it right.
What, was it a contraption?
Ham radio.
Your last question in round 1 is going to be from the category of new releases.
Ooh.
Your question is, who provided the voice for Alpha 5 in 2017's Power Rangers?
If Perry Nemiroff is still here, she's very excited.
Excuse me, Saban's Power Rangers.
Oh,
Don't
God.
sue.
Shit.
And 5,
Bill Hader?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Drew and Matt.
Bryan Cranston?
Incorrect. Drew.
Christopher Plummer.
Incorrect. John.
It was Kevin Spacey originally, but
John.
Bill Hader.
That's correct. And
Yes!
Bryan Cranston.
Wow. So 3
Oh, no, that was Zordon.
3-point
Thank you,
lead.
Perry Nemiroff, for talking me into that movie.
3-point lead there as we get to round number 2. Mark, how does 2 work?
Well, that was
And
3.
bring
3
it
out of 8. What else is new for Mr. 3 out of 8?
Dale the Dude has
Here we go.
supplanted
All right, Dale.
Costa.
Look at Dale. Look at Dale
guys gotta
bringing out the wheel there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, switching it up, and Dale just brought out that wheel really nice.
I don't know if I'm happier for Dale the Dude getting pub or if I'm more concerned for Copster.
Talk about putting wheels on this thing. It's the heaviest thing in the entire world.
No, there you go, Dale. Now, you got
Who is that?
Dale the Dude.
Yeah.
Not a bit.
I didn't ask the question.
Dale the Dude just messed.
Fucking guy just touched my
He
hair.
did touch your hair.
He just touched
If this
your
is
hair.
Saturday Night Fever, that is illegal.
Oh, Drew. Oh,
DQ right there.
Drew is steaming. I know Drew, and no one touches the hair.
All right,
Touches my
well,
fucking hair.
All right, here we go.
Team Ash, you're going to have to calm down and Outlaw getting on the same page as
But
top 10.
what's really interesting here is it's not top 10 getting into the head of action. It's themselves or Dale the Dude.
Yeah, you know, we saw some really good movie knowledge, but we also saw a lot of tense answers and people who weren't writing
And
them
a lot
down
of
in time.
blank
This is a
whiteboards.
very odd round 1. As we move on to round 2, each team gets a spin at that there wheel. Each category in the wheel consists of 6 movie trivia questions from said category. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value
It
of
says
the
3
question will
questions.
go
That's
down
not
to
accurate.
1 point. Keep in mind, team
It's
members, that
6.
you are allowed to confer on each and every question. There is stealing available in round 2. Top 10, you are not sitting in the favored seat. However, you do have a 10-7 lead that you currently enjoy. Would you like to spin first or defer to team action?
We will spin first.
There you go.
You're
Give
gonna
it a
spin
spin.
first?
Give it a spin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like playing from behind.
All right, Matt Nose going to
Big spin, Matt.
What we got
Big
here?
spin by Matt.
Matt Nose, solid
Big
bill.
money, big money. No whammy, no whammy.
Multiple Rec League
Oh, it's going to
championships.
land to Coming of Age. Coming of Age.
Coming of
Age
Age.
movies, would you guys like to stay on coming? Matt Nose is already getting up and spinning again.
As Roka said in his first match, oh,
Matt
fuck
Nose
that.
with an angry spin that time. Not a fan of matriculating through life.
No, you ain't gonna get it again.
It could be drama.
Dramas is okay.
Oh, don't remind me of drama.
How many we get? 6?
You get 6.
6 questions. Kristian, George, Harloff.
Yes, 6 questions, not 3.
6 questions here, boys.
Yeah, done
What
goofed.
1992 film follows the lives of desperate real estate agents over the course of 2 days? Five.
All right,
4.
multiple choice, please.
A, The Player. B, Glengarry Glen Ross. C, Howard's End. D, The Crying Game.
Go ahead.
Glengarry Glen Ross.
1 point. There you go.
I directed that.
Tongue twister that movie.
You remind me a lot of Jack Lemmon in that movie, Roka.
I do.
What movie features Nicolas Cage's character waking up in an alternate universe in which he is married to his girlfriend played by Tia Leone?
The Family Man.
Correct. All right.
I never saw that. I
So good.
In Witness, when leaving the Amish farm, what does Harrison Ford's character accidentally hit with his car after passing out from a gunshot?
All right, multiple choice.
A, a barn. B, a tree stump. C, a birdhouse. D, a wooden fence.
Fence.
Sorry, that's
Wooden fence.
incorrect for the steal.
Birdhouse.
You go tree stump.
Birdhouse. Birdhouse. Birdhouse.
Birdhouse. They rebuilt it. It's fine.
All right. Question.
It's just a
number
birdhouse.
4. Question 4. In Almost Famous, after a rough night, the cast sings along to what Elton John song while on the tour bus?
Tiny Dancer.
For 2 points.
We also would have accepted Tony Dancer.
Yeah, after the last one.
Oh no.
All
Oh.
right.
Get off
Edward Norton
stage.
plays a violent sociopath that goes by Roy in what film?
All right, Primal Fear.
2 points.
Didn't even need multiple choice on that one.
Last question. Last question. All right, here we go. Okay. In Good Will Hunting, Will leaves Robin Williams a note that's saying that he had to go see about a girl. What was Robin's response? Need the exact quote.
Come on, exact quote?
The exact quote. What does he say to what was Robin's response?
Keep in mind, you can check the multiple choice.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, multiple choice.
A, that a boy, go get her.
No.
B, I'll be damned, he did it.
No.
Son of a bitch, he stole my line.
There you go.
Well, will you look at that? He's gone. C is correct. 1 point. There you go.
Those were all good options.
Yeah.
Like, I would have bought Robin delivering any one of those lines.
Is that 6?
That is 6.
All right, 6 questions.
Also would have.
Look at that. 11 points.
Also, you can picture him singing, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck Madonna, Madonna.
In the head of a younger team. Team Action is
I
exactly
so
that.
miss Robin Williams.
They do have 6 questions.
Team Action had a wonderful run this season, but these are former team champions they're dealing with.
Sarah Whittle.
Here we go.
You remember a game called Jumanji? It's me, Adam. It's your turn.
Spin by Bateman.
Spin was fine.
Boo this man! Boo this man!
Boo this man! Boo!
It could be coming of age,
Coming of
Kristian.
age.
The category that they eschewed in top 10 spin.
They're still coming of age. How can they choose this? I don't know. These kids.
They're going again.
Do you
Their
have a
voices
word
haven't
day
been broken
calendar?
yet.
They're going again. Eschewed.
Eschewed, Brett.
Eschewed.
Here we go.
Coming of age, Kristian. It could be coming around that way, though. Ron
Ooh.
Howard movies. All right. Ron Howard movies will be for Team Action, who's looking to make a little bit of run. They really need a good round 2. Have struggled in their last couple matches here.
In the Han Solo movie. Sorry, you don't know that yet. Your first question. Who played racer Niki Lauda in the movie Rush?
Daniel Bruhl.
2 points.
2 points, all right.
Okay. 9-point lead.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
We covered
For
on
top
AMA.
10.
Surprised by it.
Your next question, Team Action. Which Ron Howard film featured Keanu Reeves, Joaquin Phoenix, and Rick Moranis?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Was it A, Gung Ho, B, Cocoon, C, Parenthood, or D, Willow?
Cocoon.
Parenthood.
For 1 point.
Okay. They trail by 8. 4 questions remain. Each question worth 2 points. You do the math. We could be tied at the end of this. Your next question. Which Ron Howard film was a remake of a 1956 film starring Donna Reed and Leslie Nielsen?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Is it A, Cinderella Man, B, Far and Away, C, The Paper, or D, Ransom?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Far and Away?
That is incorrect for 1 point to steal.
Can we hear the choices again?
You certainly may. Is it
Ransom.
A, Cinderella Man, B, Far and Away, C, The Paper, or D, Ransom?
Ransom.
That's a big point.
1
That's
point.
a big
1
point.
point.
I don't know. They didn't say it. No, they did.
Who plays the scientist who proves Madison is a mermaid by splashing her with water in the movie Splash?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God.
Top 10 having some sort of
Shows you the age
strong
range.
feelings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tom Hanks.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Eugene Levy.
2 points.
Ooh. Ooh.
You know, Kristian, strategy such a big part of this game. Interesting the team action took a shot with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Seeing the reaction of Top 10. Top 10 clearly knew the answer. They didn't talk it down to multiple choice.
They find themselves in a very, very tough spot here. They need to hit some points here. They're on the verge of getting knocked out in the second round. Here we go.
2 more questions in the world of Ron Howard movies. Opie grew up, became a director. These are his movies. Sam Rockwell and Oliver Platt play investigators, and Kevin Bacon is a high-ranking political official in what Ron Howard film?
It's not coming. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, The Dilemma, B, Frost Nixon, C, The Missing, or D, Far and Away?
5, 4, 3, 2.
A.
That is incorrect. We go to top 10 for the steal.
Frost Nixon.
Give him another
1
point.
All right.
And
So
Man.
here we
We're
are.
on the
So
verge.
team action cannot go to multiple choice. They cannot go to multiple choice in this. They have to hit it or they will lose by knockout. Here is the question.
your question that you need to get 2 points on to stay in the match is, what Midwestern United States city is the setting for Ron Howard's Backdraft?
Chicago.
They don't hit it top 10.
Top 10 will win by knockout, and they'll get that number 1 contender spot. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Chicago.
We're still got a game going on.
They hit it.
Still got a game going on, huh?
Staying alive.
How about these plucky gents?
10 points. They did this against above the line. They almost came back. We get ourselves into round number 3. They avoid the knockout. We get to round number 3. Here we go.
Round number 3, Kristian. The crowd is buzzing. Action is just recovering, and Team Top 10 laughing.
You're recovering and struggling.
Point lead for the Team Top 10 lads in round 3. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers that range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers from each team because Top
4,
10
10, and
has
12.
a pretty sizable lead. They're going to be giving us their numbers first. Each number corresponds to a movie trivia category up here at our
Don't think too hard. You're probably not going to have to answer one.
2-point question. The next one is the 3-point question. The last one is the 5-point question. Once we tell the team what the movie category is, the team must select who is going to be answering alone the 2-pointer. The opposite team member will be answering the 3-pointer. You're only allowed to confer with your team member on the 5-point question. Team Top 10, like I said, you guys are up by an even 10. What 3 numbers would you like to feel lucky today?
We want 4, 2, and 12.
4, 2, and
all even numbers. Interesting strategy, Kristian.
action.
Screwed me over last time I picked it.
Action.
Do 1, 3, and 7.
1.
Oh, they went odds.
1, 3, and 7. All right, so we're going to start with action. Who needs to hit all 3 of their questions to avoid the TKO?
That is a tall task.
If they miss 1, if they just need to tie it with all 3. If they miss 1, then Top 10 will win via TKO.
Can we say right now before we start round 3, this would be the greatest comeback if they in fact could pull out a victory in overtime somehow.
It's going to be hard. Top 10 will have to miss all 3. We start with team action. You guys chose number 1. That's Disney. That is Disney. Who's taking Disney?
I'll take Disney.
All right, here you go, Drew. In order to stay in the game with Disney, who is directing the 2019 live-action the Lion King
Oh,
remake, even though Bibiani doesn't think it's live
John
action.
Favreau. Jungle Book guy.
The remake of
Jungle
Lion
Book.
The upcoming.
Excuse me.
Jungle Book
Yes.
guy.
Upcoming 2019.
John Favreau. That's a fair question. It's been out for a year and a half. He's supposed to be doing it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Who is directing the 2019 live action The Lion King remake? 5, 4, 3.
Sean Levy.
And your
Yay! Got another one right. That's 3-2 now.
Nose goes in. John Favreau
Great
is the
win.
answer.
Yeah, rubbing it in there.
Oh no! Oh
Wait,
no!
oh.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
It appears that Drew Guy has tackled the outlaw John Roca.
What the fuck was that?
Bateman having to restrain his teammate John Roca. He looks to be okay, but clearly shaken from the physicality that has just taken place. It was a moving.
What in the hell was that?
And all of a sudden, Drew Guy crossed the line and made it physical, tackling John Roca.
Okay, you're right, John.
And
You're right.
Walter Roca is now walking off the stage. Kristian, I'm just not sure what I witnessed. It appears that Drew Guy was about
That
to
was
shake Matt No's hand and
a thing.
after Roca and took him to the ground.
He physically tackled him. I mean, like that was a strong tackle.
Commissioner Thad Williams was
Thad
right there on the
Williams-
scene.
Thad
Happy
Williams
to see
came
that.
out. Thad Williams
That
was
was
great.
ugly, folks, and we apologize.
Oh, I mean, everybody. I mean, but you got to give it credit to everybody who just was on them right
I'm happy
away.
you're on that side. I mean, I'm
Right.
happy Roca wasn't hurt. He's an older gentleman, and I'm happy that when he went down.
Well, John put his hands up. John didn't fight back. John just put
No,
his
it was
hands
a very classy part on the outlaw, which is something you're not going to hear come out of my mouth a lot. Matt Nose was kind of bewildered after the whole thing, as was Ben Bateman, but Ben Bateman a little bit of class restraining
Well, I
Drew
see
Guy. I'm not
that-
sure what got into him.
Thad's heading back there too. There's got to be some repercussion for that because I wouldn't stand for it. I don't think Thad's going to.
You know,
either.
Ken Napzok is a security officer, but he's heel now, so we don't know who to trust.
All right, listen. So there you go. That was something. But
Yeah.
team top 10
I think I just said
finds
that.
themselves one more time in a #1 contenders match. The question is, who will they play? Will it be team top that? Will it be Modoc? One of those two teams will indeed be playing top 10. Most likely top that. We'll find that out in the beginning of next season, but they're right back at
I'll
it
just
again.
make it top
Team
that. They
top
deserve
10.
it.
Let's go back to Emma Fyffe, who is standing with Team Top 10 and maybe Team Action. I don't know.
Well, that was
What's up,
definitely
Schmoedown fans?
different.
We are here with Team Top 10, who are thankfully still all in one piece after that match. I mean, what happened out there, Roca?
I don't know. It was a surprise. I think Andrew was just mad he'd missed a couple of questions and then missed that question for them to lose. I didn't think we were gloating at all. We were just pointing to the people who had come to
I
support
was
us.
trying to shake their damn hands.
Yeah, I did too, before we got around the table. And then all of a sudden he came like a black speeding bullet right on top of me.
Where are the worker comp forms? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you might have a back injury. I think we should be claiming, something on this. Damn it! It's ridiculous. Do we need
Conversation
security
we
here?
never thought we should have to have during the movie Trivia Schmoedown. This
The
is
man
not
who can answer
full
that
contact
question,
sport. Dad, what's
interim
happening?
commissioner.
I'm so sorry that happened.
You direct that at him.
Dude, I on behalf of the entire league, I apologize for what happened. They will be dealt with, I promise you. This cannot physicality in this league is not what this is part of.
You want to get tackled?
No, God no.
Me and Emma will tackle you right now.
No, okay.
I'm gonna handle them. And congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Do not let this soil. You guys had a win, a very strong win, and I congratulate you for that. And because of that, your next match is going to be against Top That.
Okay.
Formerly Team IGN, Jim and Eric. That's a good team.
Yes,
Good team.
and as we said in the contracts, that will be a #1 contender match. The winner is the #1 contender.
Yeah,
So
I want to read the fine print on those contracts and see what's in there.
there was
You know what
nothing
I mean?
about tackling.
We may
I
need to
promise
add
you
a
that.
couple more clauses about physical interaction.
I'm gonna go talk to them, and I'll congrats.
Yeah, man. Who would have thought? Movie Trivia Schmoedown, full contact sport, all of a sudden, or at least according to Team Action. But all
I
of
will
that.
give it to him though. He did that in dress shoes out there.
Yeah, he did.
On wood floors, so that was kind of impressive.
And not
but
like
fuck him,
fancy
so.
dress shoes with lots of traction or anything. Like there could have been a big slide, but you know what?
When he hit me.
Props to him. Anyway, props to you guys for defeating Team Action, proving to everyone, I think, that them beating you in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament was luck of the draw, shall we say.
Well, yeah, I think it was an anomaly, and Matt and I have talked about this. We talked about it in the pre. I'm sorry, Matt, you take it. I'm a little.
You still feeling it?
Yeah. That was a hard hit, guys, young man.
Yeah, seriously. We're old men.
We're old men.
We're old men.
That's a hardwood floor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you took it like a champ.
Thank you.
Well, you know, you could have retaliated and fought back, but you didn't.
No.
But you did.
I know that anger, and I didn't want us to get in any kind of trouble with the commissioner. And you know, they pulled him off me. Dale the Dude, thank you, Dale the Dude. Thank you, Kristian. Thank you, everybody who jumped in there, the commissioner, to pull him off me.
I know.
But it was insane.
I was dumbfounded. I just stood there. I was like, what in the world is going on right now?
It's madness. Anyway, yeah, we felt that they got lucky in the first match.
Yeah, no.
But we did not take them lightly this time around. We were more focused, more relaxed, and I think that showed in our game.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And how are you guys feeling now that you are getting another chance at a #1 contender seat in your match
I'm
against
confused.
I'm looking forward to the payday that he's
I'm
gonna
lost.
get for that.
I'm lost here, guys.
And maybe we'll take a little vacation. We got some time off. We're looking forward to whoever is next. Whoever's next. Hopefully they're not assholes like the team we've now had to play 2 times straight.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But we will take any team that they put before us.
Yeah, the thing is about us is we play anybody who's in front of us. We want belts. We want championships. We thought we were unfairly taken out of that team tournament. We would have given above the line everything they could have handled in that final. And we saw what amazing work they did in the finals themselves against the Patriots. The Patriots still have the belt. And when they won that belt against above the line, I felt to myself, it was destiny for us to win again because no one should take out the Patriots but Team Top 10. So top that, take that, whatever your name is, boy band group, whatever your name is, IGN,
They got
GNI.
moves. They
You
got
took
moves.
David Griffin from me. You're not going to take my title from me. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to go right through you. And then Team Patriots, wake the fuck up because I'm back. Team Top 10 is back, and we're coming for you.
We're coming for you, communists. We're coming for you, communists.
Okay, well, it seems that the Outlaw is back in full force, and I look forward to you guys taking out Team Top That, and then maybe the Patriots after that once you've recovered from your unfortunate workplace injury here today. John Roca, congratulations again to you, Team Top 10, and we will be right back with Team Action. And we were going to be back with Team Action, but it seems that thanks to his own actions at the end of the match, Andrew Guy has been escorted from the building.
Well-deserved actions, Emma. Let's call it what it is.
Well, I mean, he straight up but just attacked John Roca. You know this isn't like a full contact sport. This is a movie trivia.
Listen, John walked out on Andrew at a very young age, and he's got a lot of pent-up anger built up on this, okay?
Okay, why does everyone here in the Schmoedown seem to think that people who are not related to them are their actual fathers?
Am I here to make you laugh?
Because it's Star Wars week.
Let's talk about the match.
Everybody is everybody's father, and everybody has the horse.
You guys did pretty okay in round 1. Tough break in round 2 there.
It wasn't our best round, I got
Yeah, it's okay. You pulled out Chicago. You stayed alive.
Look, when you have to play a team that you don't feel deserves to play you, we compare this to wrestling, to boxing, to anything else. Okay, we got tempted into playing this ridiculous match by that ridiculous standing commissioner Tab.
What?
I don't know, like
Tab?
Tab?
That
Like
idiot
the
that
diet
sits.
soda from the 80s? Tab?
Yeah, that's
Tab,
exactly what it was.
new Coke.
Look,
Oh boy.
I don't know. It's not advantageous for us to play against a team like that in any situation. You throw a contract in front of our face, try to tempt us into playing these idiots. Well, this is exactly what happens, Tab. We have too much to lose in a situation like this. What?
You guys signed the contract, and I want you to let you know, I do not hold you personally responsible. But Andrew Guy has been eliminated and disqualified from the league for the next 3 months. This is a 3-month suspension because physicality does not work in this league. This is not a full contact sport, like Emma so eloquently.
Maybe he's got a wedding to attend.
His actions had to be dealt with. So I do not hold you personally responsible, but your partner is gone, and you cannot compete in the teams with him for the next 3 months.
I want you to know something, Tab. I would encourage Andrew to do that again 10 times out of 10.
Do we need to call security to deal with
I
Ben
think
also?
Tab can handle words. Am I wrong?
Verbal assault is fine. Physical assault is where I draw the line. So just so you know, you're on your own for 3 months.
Fine.
Okay?
Happy.
All right. I gotta go fill out 1,000 pages of paperwork. So
Okay.
thanks.
More
Hey, Commissioner,
contracts.
kindly get the fuck out of my interview. All right?
Well then, with that little piece of information just dropped on you, are you going to continue in the singles here, or are you going to stay out of the league in solidarity with your bro?
Listen, mark my words today, right now, this second, I'm going to hold that singles belt by the end of 2018.
Team Action will be back, and the Action Army has 2 Crusaders right now, okay? Understand me? I will be back. This ridiculous situation, when you lose to a team like Above the Line who bores the shit out of you, they just sit there and stare you down, you have no resolve, no reason to want to keep playing when your next match is against a team you already beat. I'm so frustrated with dealing with ridiculous team matchups. Just give me a singles match, okay, Emma?
Okay.
That's all I want.
All right, we'll talk to the commissioner about getting you a singles match.
Talk to Tab,
Stay in the
new
game, Big
coat.
Ben.
Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome.
It's been a hard day for everybody involved, and, you know, I hope Roka broke his hip. So, anyway, thanks a lot. Action Army for life. Where's the fucking belt?
Okay, well, there we go. Typical team action, or in this case, just Ben Bateman leaving the interview before it is over. So I guess that's back to you, Mark and Kristian.
Well, look at that as we are back here. As we are back, Thad Williams laying the banhammer down. Andrew Guy apparently is going to be suspended for 3 months. For 3 months.
I think it deserves suspension. He might have even voted for more, but that's one of the reasons why Thad is a very good stand-in commissioner, if you will. When he needs to assert his authority, he can do what he just did.
It was a good call. I mean, you can't physically assault someone here in movie trivia, and so he did that. His temper got the best of him. It almost got the best of him last time they met in the interview, and it got the best of him this time. And of course he's frustrated. It was a TKO. They lost to a team that they don't really like very much. But you can't.
John Favreau is kind of popular, Drew.
Yeah, John Favreau was indeed the answer, by the way, if you didn't know that. So that's it. I got something to do.
Oh, you're leaving, but we
Oh,
have
do you?
I got something to do.
Oh,
Hey, getting married?
Competing and defending the belt and hopefully getting well hydrated in your defense of the title against Samm the Inglorious one, Samm Levine. Kristian George Harloff, I wish you all the luck in the world.
Show the promo.
We're going to take a break and show you guys a promo while he gets set. Hey, pal. Go get him, my man. Represent Schmoes. No. Here's a quick promo of the upcoming title match and the culmination of the Schmoedown Spectacular, a part 2 of the new batch.
The Movie Trivia Schmoedown League has grown by
that match is done. I can now
I joined last year,
take
and
this off.
what it is now is this
Oh,
incredible
let's do it this way.
group of competitors and movie geeks and like-minded people who just love movie trivia, and we are supported by the most incredibly intense, loyal, fierce
Outlaw Nation represent.
And this spectacular
So
absolutely
yeah. So I picked Kristian to win, but I thought coming in that Samm was going to win 1 championship, and of course I thought that was going to be the team titles. Since that did not happen, I've got a feeling that Samm is probably going to win, but I picked Kristian. The first time I think I picked Kristian in like 5 matches, so of course he'll probably lose now, because he hates me so much.
What is happening today?
Yeah, I think I've literally picked against Kristian in the last 5. Bibiani, his match with Sneider,
I want the loser of those matches because I owe them both.
Dan, I guess the last 3.
And then Riley, Roderick. I'm edging my way up, trying to get.
I guess if you include their match with top 10, I guess I picked against him in that too. So yeah, last 4 matches I picked against Kristian. So yeah, all in, Kristian. Now you'll probably lose. And that made me sad. Boo, Chicago Cubs.
Samm, how are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good one.
Oh, thank you very much.
It was good. You beat that little evil, and I'm going to tell you that after your
and like I said, the fact that he beat Bibiani, Roca, and Rachel in the same tournament did kind of.
You have had a hell of a year.
put the line
It really is.
on me rooting for him to win the
title.
tournament and the title.
I went the distance with the champ. That's
So
all
I guess
wanna
now
do.
I gotta put all my eggs in Darth Harloff's basket.
Crazy. And now we've talked about it. We've talked about it many times. You and I are going head to head for this thing, man.
Oh boy.
We kind of finally, because we've talked about when I asked you to be part of this, I had deemed you the Tyson of this league.
You did. You did.
Well, now you got a chance. But I have now, because I'm not commissioner anymore, I have a little bit of a new fire in it. So I think to me, what would be fun is to beat you. Because I think what would be good is the fact that you did this great thing. You really did. But I think now I'm competitive. And I think in the fact that you are making a run for Player of the Year, I would say some would say that I have a shot to be Player of the Year as well.
I don't know anyone is saying that.
I say that I do, and I make a lot of the rules around here. But
that's true, and I'm real squirrely about that.
That's fine. Going to be all Star Wars and Arnold questions.
That's fantastic.
But no, I'm completely kidding with you. I cannot wait to play you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you too. Also, that fire might be hemorrhoids, so you should get that.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sam.
Fuck you, Sam Levine. Who will be the champ? Oh, the ultimate champion.
So you guys are aware, I am pre-taping this before the team title match has occurred. I don't know how that's going to play out. I sure hope that Drew and I are victorious, but this is mostly because I have defeated Little Evil himself, JTE, and I am about to go head-to-head with the commish himself, Kristian Darth Harloff. And oh boy.
Yeah, that makes me wonder now. He's not the commissioner now. Does he have a new nickname?
Dad likes to do sign contracts, and I cannot be the commissioner. I can't do the rules until I lose this belt. So I've been saying for a while now that I'm just here to play, and the Dan Murrow match was probably going to be my last, and then Dan decided he was going to take off. Well, when the best of all time says he's going to take off, you got to try to fill his shoes.
I think I have had a somewhat similar run with the former commish, in that I came in, I was a little rocky at first, and then I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, and it's just been a really lucky, fortunate, bullet-dodging run to get to where I am. And the commissioner helps write all the questions. So in a very similar way, I think we have had almost identical years.
We're taping this at a time where I go in playing Sam, he might be the team champion. As of right now, I don't know what's in store, but I'm certainly not putting it past Sam to do something like that. But I also know that Sam has weaknesses. I also know that I can exploit those weaknesses. I also know that Sam thinks too much. I also know how to play games with my opponents before I go into the match to make them think it's going to go one way when it ultimately goes another way. I know how to sell things. That's what I do.
Nothing can take away the fact that I am the free-for-all winner, the Ultimate Schmoedown singles winner, and the Ultimate Schmoedown
Yes,
team.
you've won too much.
Kristian wants to
too much.
Pretend that he's a champion and not the commissioner for a little while longer. That's fine, but I'm confident we'll meet again.
As you start to tell yourself, Sam, that you are the person of destiny, once again, the X Factor is going to be me. And I'll keep this belt,
X
and I will
Factor?
let Thad be commissioner for as long as he has to be, because my fire has been ignited one more time. And if I got to take the Inglorious one out to do it, I'm going to do it. And JTE can't spell.
And now we're back back here on the main desk for the main event of an incredible Schmoedown Spectacular. And I am joined not by Kristian Harloff, he's off doing something else at the moment. I am joined by, in my book, two winners today. One a real winner and one the winner of a great participation trophy. How about the real winner first, Miss Emma Fyffe, ladies and gentlemen, is
It's great to be here up on the desk for the main event.
This is exciting stuff.
It is. It's been a very good.
Oh, and hi, Ken.
I'm glad to cap it off here at the desk with you two gents. Well, certainly you, Mark Ellis, and jury's kind of out on Ken Napzok right now.
Yeah, we don't know how to feel. I will say this for Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Napzok is here, and you can, But I think Ken.
Oh, come on. He had a great showing, though.
That you gave one hell of an effort in the.
A 1-year Star Wars title reign with no successful defenses. Isn't that great? That's like 1970s WWF right there.
What I'm focusing on there. I think it was beyond the buzzer, but I'm happy to be on this side of the system, helping to control the outcome of the match. But thanks for the kind words for you as well. I didn't know adults wear suits that wanted the pizza dollar machine at the beginning with the claw. That's a lot of skill to get that suit.
Delivered in an egg, but it hatched and it gave birth to this matchup that we have right now.
I'm happy to be here. I respect what these two competitors have done. I respect this game. I respect what you did, Emma.
Thank you.
Big win. The system did work against Tom in that match as well, but if someone's to win, you're worthy, and I respect your win.
All right, Ken, very nice backhanded, not really a compliment at all. Now we get into what everybody showed up for. We've had an incredible spectacular to this point. 5 awesome matches, a lot of heat, a lot of controversy. Some of them even got physical, but now we get down to
physical.
the belt of all belts, the singles championship of the movie
Bullets don't hit back.
Samm Levine versus Kristian Harloff. And Emma, you look at the landscape of what we had in all of 2017, and somebody, I mean, you talk about a lot of great competitors here. Certainly Baby Carrots is mentioned, but Kristian Harloff just sneaks up there.
Oh, don't remind me of that game.
All of a sudden, he just wins, and he keeps winning, and he keeps winning. And as far as being on a roll, I
don't remind me of that game.
He does. I mean, Kristian Harloff had to have his nickname changed for a number of reasons. I mean,
don't remind me of that game. Ah!
Big portion of it, but the real sort of deciding piece of his new nickname, the X Factor, is that he just keeps coming out of nowhere.
Oh, it is the X Factor. Another nickname?
These Titan competitors, William Bibiani, Jeff Sneider, Dan Murrell. And somehow
Dan fucking Murrell.
He's known as the X Factor. X marks the spot where Samm Levine now finds himself. Also somebody who has been on a roll. There was a really tough loss that he suffered already here today. Can he recover and get that hot hand that he's had back?
That's the biggest question.
Oh,
Sam.
he's had an hour.
Recover from the passion that's probably still coursing through his veins. But I sympathize with Sam because in the past, 2015, 2016, when he competed here, the system worked against him. The wheel didn't quite work. The questions didn't fall where they should have been, and he had some big losses against some tough competitors. But look at what he's done in 2017 to earn this spot, to get this spot. He's had to overcome the obstacles put before him by the league itself.
That's right, 5 rounds, and when you look at that empty desk, you see all the carnage that's about to happen. We know that neither competitor is going to want for water. Samm with a red cup and Kristian with a bottle that his wife clearly bought him at Whole Foods. So we are going to be ready to go here in just a matter of minutes. But first, we got to get to the tail of the tape here. Ken Napzok, tell us the strengths of these competitors.
All right, the challenger, the Inglorious one, his strengths.
Camp radio DJ.
Today's contest, classics, 80s, Oscars. He's a very well-rounded competitor, though. He's got a lot of strengths. Kristian Harloff does as well. Scores and soundtracks, Stallone movies, which is it's more of an affliction than
I thought it said league cheating. I was like, what? Oh, league creating.
And Star Wars as well. Don't sleep.
Tricked me there for a second.
No, I mean, Emma, you look at strengths and weaknesses.
That would have been a lot more fitting if it had said league cheating.
To have things that they're used to, some new things thrown in there. Star Wars back on the wheel.
We can't get away from it today.
5 matches down. There's 1 more to go.
30 minutes of only Star Wars questions. But no, I mean, you look at two competitors like Kristian Harloff and Samm Levine, and the thing that I think is going to make this match so interesting is their strengths are so different from one another. So it's a very sort of balanced yet imbalanced wheel. So I think a lot of it is really going to come down to that wheel spin.
Ken, who you got in this match?
Well, who I got is the doctor working on John Roca tomorrow morning. He's going to be a very popular individual, but in this match, I cannot look away from the X Factor, the former commish, Kristian Harloff.
Kristian Harloff is the pick for Ken Napzok. I will remit myself. I'm not going to be making a prediction because I clearly am Samm Levine's good.
Oh, really?
But also Kristian Harloff, my boy from Schmoedown. We started this
My
whole
boy. You're my boy, Blue.
And blew this thing into the next stratosphere. It's why I can afford such nice outerwear. Emma Fyffe, who do you got?
You know, even though Samm Levine has been on such a roll lately, and I think that teaming up with Drew McWeeny, even when he's not physically competing with him, even when he's competing on his own, Drew McWeeny has been a real boon to Samm's career here in the movie trivia Schmoedown. But I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice to bet against Kristian Harloff yet again, so I'm gonna go X Factor.
So despite the Force Ghost Spectre of Drew McWeeny in this match, she is going Harloff, and I am going with the classiest locker this side of the Rockies. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Come on, bring it on. I'm ready.
Ken Napzok will be performing the introductions. Let's hear that silver throat.
All right, we are ready. Introducing first, the challenger.
Inglorious. He won't give in. He won't give in until he's victorious. It's not quite as fitting because they've already done the theme now. Thanks, Jay. Now I can't do my Inglorious parody because it doesn't quite work as much. Wearing the same thing you had on earlier.
Yeah, very, very humble to the crowd there. I mean, you know, he's got a little like bowing action going on. It's classy move on Sam's part.
More of an edge when Levine came out, but he comes out cool, relaxed. This is the Inglorious one that we know from years past.
My cocaine ran out about 3 hours ago.
That also explains it.
That's a fair reason to.
Getting very drowsy now. Stay awake. Stay awake, JTH.
Representing Collider.
Oh my goodness.
Cue the music.
With a record of 8-3 with 5 KOs. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown.
I'm doing DX. They can do whatever they want.
Reigning, defending, and undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world.
There we go, yeah, yeah.
You know what you've done. You know what you've done.
Okay.
The system will work against you.
All right, guys, listen, we already had one physical altercation here today.
System will work against you. You picked him to win. You're supposed to hope that does not happen. You threaten a man with a sippy cup?
Harloff and Levine
Ew.
exchanging some sportsmanlike pleasantries. Harloff with his customary sunglasses. The hoodie might be newer. It might be from his headshot in the year 2003. Okay, competitors.
2001.
In round one, each competitor, the field, is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as you hear the question asked, please write down your best attempt at the correct answer on the whiteboard in front of you.
Hope I can do decent, but it's a championship match. I know that's not happening.
And show the whiteboard to the camera at the same
I'm gonna say my goal will be 2. Let's see if I can get 2.
Yes, there is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Kristian Harloff, you are my dear friend and the favorite in this match, defending your belt. Are you ready, sir?
Ready.
That sounded like a positive response to me. Samm Levine, how you feeling?
Good, real quick. All the questions in this are good? They're tough?
They're pretty tough.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
One last time.
Look at that is the commissioner.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I will point out, Samm, that Kristian has not seen these questions just yet. Ken Napzok and Emma Fyffe are going to take turns administering the round 1 questions. Ken, without further ado, please.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown. Yay! Oh.
Round 1, 8 questions. First from the category of comedies. In Dumb and Dumber, Lloyd accidentally kills a rare type of what animal with a cork?
Ooh, I'm gonna get one.
It is, I mean...
It is a snow owl.
Classic one.
I'm sure they're only looking for owl, but it's a snow owl.
Well,
3, 2, and
Snow owl.
hands down Kristian Harloff.
Ah, this is wrong. Swan.
That is incorrect, Sam.
They were sending a message. We killed one of their birds, they killed one of ours, an owl.
It was a rare snow owl, and owl is taken as a 1-point lead emerges with Samm Levine.
all right. Question number 2 in round 1 in the category of dramas. What well-known actor was the director for the Susan Sarandon / Sean Penn film Dead Man Walking?
Repeat the question.
Again, in the category of dramas, what well-known actor was the director for the Susan Sarandon / Sean Penn film Dead Man Walking?
Dead Man Walking was my nickname in 7th grade at the formal, the winter formal.
Oh, the winter formal.
I want to know how you took that for 8th grade.
Yeah.
No clue. Oh, I think I do know now. I put Mel Gibson. Might be Kevin Costner.
Wasn't it Sean Penn?
It was not Sean Penn. Kristian
I had
Harloff.
Eastwood.
It was Tim Robbins.
Oh,
right.
wrong on
Tim
both
Robbins,
guesses.
also known as one of the pilots in Top Gun.
All right, guys. Third question is in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who played Valerie, aka Red Riding Hood, in 2011's Red Riding Hood?
Oh God.
Fun fact, it wasn't her grandma. You know what it was?
What
it
was
was
it?
a goddamn wolf. Yeah. Spoiler.
Shocking.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Drew Barrymore.
and
Who?
1.
Hell knows?
Hands down, we go to Kristian Harloff.
Didn't
Let's
have
have it Sam Levine to you.
Is it Amanda Seyfried?
It is.
Oh,
My brain is
boy.
All right.
Kristian Harloff done
Come
enough
on,
now.
Christian. Step your
Question
game
number
up.
4 in the category of directors. Who directed the 2006 romantic comedy The Breakup, starring Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn? I mean, Kristian said he did make sure these were tough questions.
Hey,
Better earn this championship.
I saw that movie hungover. Big bucket of popcorn when I first moved to Los
Let's
Angeles.
take another comedy.
The Hangover sober.
Legendary actor. I'm gonna say Ben Stiller.
2, 1. Christian acting like the dad that he is. Sam Levine.
This is probably very wrong. John Favreau?
That is wrong.
No. But also did direct a Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It is Peyton Reed.
Ah,
Hmm.
that was not going to happen.
Good old Pay Reed.
All right, fifth question. Fifth question comes in the category of action adventure. Action adventure. What veteran actor portrays Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
You know that the awful Arthur's is a fish and chips. I don't
Fish and
I
chips?
don't do it at all.
Perhaps you should have some of her peach drink and not your Coors Light.
Yeah.
And we get down to 5.
Freaking remember.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
One for Sam.
It's 2 JT rules.
All right. Repeated the question.
time, I
Category
still
action
can't
adventure. What
remember.
veteran actor portrays Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
Picture his face.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can picture.
Anti.
Very anti. We got a 5, 4, a 3, 2,
Nope.
1. We are gonna go to Kristian Harloff.
Mark Strong.
That is incorrect. Sam Levine.
Michael Caine?
It is
That
Michael
is correct.
Caine.
Oh. Oh, come on, Christian. Did I put the JTH jinx on you?
Only up 3-0, but it's a tough mound to get that first point. We'll see if
It
Kristian
is.
can do it with the next
It
category.
is. All right. Question number 6, category
Excuse me.
animated. In Disney's The Little Mermaid, what kind of animals are Ursula's pets?
We know Sam famously not a.
He is not an animated guy. No. I mean, he's an animated guy in life, but he's not into animated
Look at his
films.
seahorses.
Yeah.
Not this one.
We are going to go to a 5, 4, 3,
Guys, I saw this one when I was 7.
1. Sam Levine, can you reconjure the magic from when you were a boy?
Are they eels?
They are.
Oh, damn it.
Harloff is on the board.
Always trust in the Little Mermaid, you know?
It may be a 3-point game, Inman and Ken, but I think that was a much bigger point for Kristian to get on the board and get on the
Of
right
course, they're
track than it was
freaking
for Sam.
eels.
No shit.
You ever heard of an evil seahorse?
Guys, your 7th question
Unless you're a
comes
sea
in the
dra-
category of new
Pokemon.
releases. New releases.
Who plays Ryan Gosling's superior, Lieutenant Joshi, in Blade Runner 2049?
This movie, I challenge the fucking validity of this question. It's been in theaters for like 3 weeks. It's not my job to review movies.
The category is new release.
Fine.
If it makes you feel better,
New
I
release.
also have that.
That's fine. I've brought this up before.
Question about a
All right, a lot of debate over there, but not a
new
lot of
release.
writing.
5, 4, 3,
Never saw it either, so oh well.
1. And in a question when the two Muppet judges spent 15 seconds bitching instead of writing down an answer, what do they have in store for us?
The Muppet.
That is
No.
Harrison Ford?
Nope.
We were looking for Robin Wright.
Final question. The category for question 8 is coming of age. At the end of The Graduate, what Simon and Garfunkel song plays as our two young leads ride the bus away from the wedding?
One can only hope our competitors have had time to see the movie The Graduate.
Yes. Because apparently nobody had time to see Blade Runner 2049.
For 1
I
point.
should at least know a Simon and Garfunkel movie or song. It's late.
3 seconds left. 2, 1, and we go to Samm Levine here first. Do you have the
Sound
answer?
of silence.
That is correct. Kristian Harloff? Okay.
Did not ask.
Will not accept the point that he may or may not have earned. It is now 5-1 at the end of a very controversial round 1 here in the Schmoedown
Controversial.
Singles Championship. We move on now to round 2, where Samm Levine will kick off with a sizable lead. This is the wheel round, as the wheel reveals itself and its 12 different movie categories. Fun note to both competitors, announcers, and fans is that Spinner's Choice and Opponent Choice are not going to be on the wheel for the Singles Championship. Each wheel wedge is a real movie category. Within there, you're going to find 4 questions that are each worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question will be reduced to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2 should the person originally ask the question not know the answer. Samm Levine, you are the challenger, yet you find yourself with a 4-point cushion. Would you like to spin first or defer to...
Go for the kill.
2 things. The first is I'm going to allow the champ to spin first, but also I just want to point out that even though I may physically be at the table without a teammate, the Godfather is always with me. And I think that explains what just happened in round 1.
Yeah. Actual
so he's a Funko figure instead of a Force Ghost, as we previously speculated.
All right, spins in for Harloff.
No Force Ghost to McWeeny.
Ken, Emma, you know he's got to be looking for Star Wars, and this could be very good in his favor.
Classics. He could give it a spin again.
He does have a chance. That's not how this works.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I unfriend you. No. That's not getting there.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Animated.
And I will point out, Kristian, for all the problems he's had seeing new releases on paternity leave after the birth of his second bundle of joy, he's seen a lot of animated movies by proxy of being a very good father, so we'll see how this serves him. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristian now has 4 questions from the world of animated movies. I will be administering the round 2 questions to both Kristian George Harloff as well as Samuel Hercules Levine.
Only my mother calls me that.
Kristian, your first question. Name the only dwarf that did not have a beard
Dopey.
in Disney's Snow White
2 points for me.
7 Dwarfs.
Dopey.
2 points for Kristian Harloff.
Wow. Yay!
Kristian Harloff, 3 questions left. What 1998 movie was the first film released by DreamWorks Animation Studio?
Ants.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Ants, B, The Prince of Egypt,
Not Shrek.
C,
That's
Sinbad,
01.
Seven Seas,
It's
or D,
Ants.
Shrek?
Ants.
He's within 1 of Samm Levine.
I
That is
give you
correct.
all my animated knowledge, Kristian. Remember something.
Humpty Dumpty appears as an
Puss in Boots.
in what film set in the Shrek universe?
Puss in Boots. Come on.
Humpty Dumpty appears as an antagonist in what film set in the Shrek universe?
Puss in Boots. Very underrated. It was great. I still remember seeing that. It was like yesterday I was at the theater watching that 3 times. No.
Sam Levine, do you have the answer?
At least Sam probably doesn't know it.
That is also incorrect for Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots.
That well-known Shrek spinoff that everybody wanted.
But was still freaking great.
That is just the cutest. Kristian, you have one more question in the world of animated movies to close out your round 2.
Please, put me out of my misery.
What classic actor voices food critic Anton Ego in Pixar's Ratatouille?
Multiple choice.
Is it A. Albert Finney, B. Richard Harris, C. Peter Mullen,
D.
Peter O'Toole?
Finney.
That is incorrect, Sam Levine.
Peter O'Toole?
Give Sam Levine a point. And
that's
it is 6-4 in favor of
Like it.
Levine. Not the way you want to
I would have got 7 points. 7 out of 8 points there.
He is very good, one of the best competitors.
God dang.
Stealing and opponent's misses. So Sam Levine, without further ado, please give that wheel a spin.
Land on Star Wars. It'll all be fine.
All right, big spin for Sam.
Good spin there.
Sam Levine.
I like that.
Sam Levine, you know he's a fan of classics. Crime movies, I think, are right in his wheelhouse. He's, go ahead and spin it again, Sam. Play it again, Sam.
Thank God.
So here comes the wheel.
Spin coming in.
If he's looking for classics, Ken, he found it when Kristian spun away from it. Now we're going to get to crime
movies.
Sam Levine, how do you feel about crime?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Take it.
I hope that doesn't get taken out of context.
I'll take it. Ah, that's a good one, Mark.
4 questions for you, each worth 2 points. And your question, number 1 is, in Pulp Fiction, what one word does Brett say that angers Jules?
What?
2 points for
What? 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 What?
Your next question, who plays Tony Montana's boss, Frank Lopez, in the 1983 remake of Scarface?
Robert Loggia.
2 more points for Levine.
Oh boy.
10-4.
Sam Levine.
Harloff going to be looking for a steal with one of these last 2 questions. One of which is, in The Untouchables, what does Elliot Ness find at an attempted liquor raid? Go to 5, 4.
Multiple.
Go to that. Is it A, guns? Is it B, rats? C, umbrellas? Or D, drugs?
Umbrellas.
That's a point. That's a point. Seemingly pulled out of thin air. Levine, feeling it here. And your last question. Round 2. Brothers Andy and Hank Hansen devised a plan to rob their parents' jewelry store in what film released in the 2000s?
Multiple.
Is it A, Killer Joe, B, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, C, A History of Violence, or D, Heist?
A.
That is incorrect. Kristian, you have a chance to steal.
Can I hear the multiple again?
Certainly. Is it A, Killer Joe, B, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, C, A History of Violence, or D, Heist?
Heist.
Also incorrect. We're looking for the Before the Devil
Devil
Knows You're Dead. Neither competitor dead just yet, but Sam Levine, a 7-point gash. He's open on Kristian Harloff as we progress to the betting round. Ken and Emma, your quick thoughts on the match so far?
Well, you can see that maybe the champ is a little rattled from this a long day
Big
performing.
production.
Big production today, but I think he has it in him. He's a competitor in the end. A little bit of a momentum swing, and he's back in.
Yeah, it's been a little rocky start for Kristian Harloff, but I don't think we can completely write him off yet. But that being said, Sam Levine, he's keeping up his streak.
Levine on a mission. Harloff, there's a reason why he has the belt in the first place. We move on to the betting round, competitors.
And Kristian looking like he's going to keep up his
streak
of always making me wrong.
Whatever category that lands on, once the competitors see it, they will each write down a number between 0 and 3. These are the amount of points that you're willing to wager.
Oh, that's right, 5 rounds. I keep thinking, oh god, he's in trouble. Going in the final round. I was like, wait a minute, it's 5 rounds. Dumbo.
As you wagered, Sam, please give that wheel one more spin this afternoon.
If I get to spin it more than once or no? Just once.
You just once.
Well,
just the
no matter
once.
what I do.
There you go. Doesn't matter.
There it goes.
Now you don't even need to look because it don't matter.
Yeah.
The wheel has hurt him before.
That wheel. Seen that go around a lot today. And we are right back.
More crime.
To crime movies. Wouldn't you know it? Here's your question. In the world of before I give you the question in the world of crime movies, please write down your wager and show it to Cobster. Christian's already written down his wager. Looking at shows Cobster as well. Cobster with a
Sam went 3.
reaction to both wagers.
I didn't see what Kristian went. I'm guessing he went 3, so he doesn't really have much choice.
All right, and your question is: in the movie Collateral, who plays LAPD detective Ray Fanning, who is hot on the tail of Vincent and Max? Okay, both competitors scribbling furiously. It seems like they got some of the rust off.
Both seem to know it.
Whatever was afflicting
I will learn who it is momentarily.
and they're ready to go. Looks like we don't even need to do a countdown. Pens are down. Kristian Harloff, how many points did you wager?
3 points.
Sam, how many points did you wager?
Also 3.
Okay, so Max bet on both. Kristian, your answer?
Mark Ruffalo.
Sam?
Mark Ruffalo.
They both get 3 points. There we go. Making the scores look prettier. 14-7. And now, Ken, we move on to round 4, which is a round that I know the style of this round almost gave you a victory against Sam Witwer. The buzzer round, the speed round, who can be quicker on the draw?
Yeah, that's the key. Sometimes you got to tie yourself into the force and just hope that the clock doesn't run out and a question is asked or something like that, you know? You just gotta, stick in it.
Emma, they're only going to get 2 seconds to once they buzz in to get the correct answer. And the way that this round works is a question is going to be asked as soon as you hear it. And you think you know the answer, please buzz in. Keep in mind, competitors, you don't have to wait until the end of the
Gotta make
question.
up some kind of ground.
Buzz in.
You definitely can't go into round
You live your life
5 down by 7.
Mark Rowley's the line judge. As soon as he points to whoever got the correct buzz first, we're going to go to them. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you don't have an answer by that eye, you lose a point. If you get the correct answer, you win a point. Ken Napzok will be administering the first 2 questions. Emma Fyffe, the next 3. Kristian, you ready?
Ready.
Sam Levine, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Ken, without further ado.
Who played taxi driving misfit Travis Bickle?
Robert De Niro.
That is correct, Sam Levine. 7.
In what 80s comedy does Tom Hanks play Detective Scott
Dragnet.
That is
Not correct.
Turner and Hooch, so Kristian loses the point.
All right.
15-6. The next question, Emma Fyffe.
In 1990's Home Alone, the McAllisters were traveling to what
Paris.
European?
Paris.
That is correct.
Correct.
For a point.
16-6.
Yes.
And your last question, your second to last question.
What is the name of the character played by Johnny Depp in the Tim Burton film Sleepy Hollow?
Kristian Harloff.
Fuckface McGill.
Nope, that's there's a lot of F's that seem to be popular answers here today.
Ichabod Crane is what we were looking for. One last question in the speed round. If Kristian Harloff does not get this question correct, we will have a knockout on the hands of Sam Levine.
What was the first Batman movie to feature a score by composer Elliot?
Sam Levine, buzzing in.
Batman Forever.
No. That was 2 seconds.
So you're right.
It took too long. The answer was Batman Forever. The answer was, we were looking for composer Ellie Goldthal's first Batman score. It's not a great score in my opinion. Doesn't matter because Sam Levine didn't get the point. So now it's 15-5. And with that early buzz in, Sam Levine has unwittingly opened a door to round 5, where Harloff has a shadow of a chance to catch up.
To go to sudden death. Let me be very clear. At the end of this day, I know Kristian is dying for a sudden death match.
You may get your wish in round 5, where a belt could be changing hands. Each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers that range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers from each of you. Sam, we're going to get your numbers before Kristian's because you do have a 10-point lead. Each number you give us corresponds to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next 3. Your last 5, there's no stealing in round 5. There's no penalty for missing a question. Samm Levine.
Well, I was hoping that part 3 was going to live up to what part 2 delivered, but doesn't look like that was meant to be.
Getting back into it here, Harloff, your numbers.
7, 3, and 1.
We cannot go 3, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, 3. 7, 1, and 18.
7, 1, and 18 for Kristian. Okay. Kristian, you're going to be hearing some questions.
Come on, Kristian.
And if you get these right, we're going to keep asking you questions. If you miss any of these, Samm Levine will be the winner by TKO. Kristian, you picked number 7 for your first 2-pointer. And that is in the category of war movies. And your 2-pointer is, in the movie Jarhead, who played the lead, Anthony Swafford, a sniper in the U.S. Marine Corps?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
2 points for Harloff.
Like you're telling me there's a chance.
Kristian
Yeah!
is the next one you picked. And that is from the category for your 3-pointer, horror thriller.
Oh, God.
And your question is, named after a flower, what is the name of Allison Williams' character in the movie
Rose.
Lily.
And your winner, and movie trophy
No!
Seeing the clashes between these two competitors, Levine happy to have the belt.
That might be what it comes down to later on, but I know the competitive spirit in her. She's got to be tearing down some walls back there now, mad at himself. But what about Samm? What a day for him. What a year for
Seriously, I mean, it was a very narrow loss that he had to the Patriots early today, and I think that he came in hungry to this match, and it showed. His heart was just in it a little bit more than Kristian's was.
Well, that means I end up 3-3 in predictions, and yeah, now that I think about it, each part of these videos, I got the first match right and the second match wrong. All 3 parts. Gotta be consistent. So that means I got no streak points. It was right, wrong, right, wrong, right, wrong. Rut-row.
Amazing year capped off with this amazing.
That's a great point, and Emma, Samm Levine looking forward to starting out 2018 as the singles champion. You think he can retain that belt after a few matchups against some of the other top competitors here in the Schmoedown?
You know, I think that if Samm Levine has proved anything, it is that he is willing to put in the work to become the champion in the first place and to maintain that belt. I mean, that man will comb over every little detail of a movie, searching for.
That now means we have 2 celebrities as Schmoedown champions.
So
How about that?
We may see the Inglorious one hold that belt for a while.
Well, we're going to see the Inglorious one with the belt. We're going to have an interview with both Samm and the loser, Kristian Harloff, the former champion, with our own Mark Riley. Then we are going to come back here, and Kristian and I will say thank you and good night to all of you great fans out there for checking out the Schmoedown Spectacular.
Oh,
and
thank you.
2017 with a bang. Mark Riley, take it away.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm here at the Schmoedown Spectacular with your new all-time Schmoedown champion of the world, Samm Levine. My God, man.
Thank you. I hope it is all time. I hope I never lose this again.
It's an amazing thing to see how you started. We actually started in a match in January.
Yes.
And from that match to where we are now, you have run the table in an impressive way. How do you feel right now holding that belt? I know how it feels. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I wish more than anything I could have Drew McWeeny with me, also holding up belts for the team title, but that's okay. I mean, we missed it as absolutely close a match as one can get. But that's okay because I know Drew and I want to keep playing, and so not winning allows you to play a lot more. So I'm looking forward to that. But as far as the singles, I mean, the truth of the matter is, I read the online, the webpage, the Facebook group, and I know I came into every one of my singles matches as an underdog.
Yes, you did.
And I agree with that thinking. I was absolutely outmatched, and for me to be standing here means the stars had to align in an incredibly magical way. And for the way it ended today, honestly, Kristian is tremendous at this. I know the guy knows his movie trivia, and I feel like I was playing a bit of an injured opponent today. He's been on his feet since 8 in the morning, screaming at people, calling matches, looking at questions, loading up wheels. So I don't know, if I'd have beat him by, like, you know, a point or two, I could have been like, no, it was close. But I did kind of destroy him. So I take back what I said. I really beat the crap out of Kristian, and I'm going to really enjoy that. It might not be as sweet as beating the Patriots, but
you know, here's the thing, Samm. You do say those things about Kristian. He's been here a long time. He's been doing this. You know, he was the current champion. Right. However, you did go through and do a 5-round matchup with the Patriots, with your partner, Drew McWeeny. That took a lot out of you. What did you summon within your bones to get here where you are now?
Within your blood,
okay, that's good.
within your mind, in your brain. That's the same thing.
My address is probably listed somewhere online. Killers don't come to my house.
Right. Well, Samm, this year started with you competing with me.
Yes.
And then that led into a gauntlet of some of the top competitors in the Schmoedown. And you kept winning. And when you entered the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, did you go into it thinking that you had a chance? Did you think that you knew you were going to win this thing? What were your thoughts walking into this? Because you are now the last man standing with a belt on your shoulder. Tell me about the process.
I will tell you. So when you and I played our first match of the year.
One of the best matches I think I've ever played.
I still refer to that. Even though I lost, I still refer to it as my favorite match so far.
One of my favorite matches of all time.
I thought you and I were so perfectly evenly matched. We were really going point for point. It came down to a 1-point victory in your favor.
Right.
And I have no problem with the way it shook out. And that definitely helped with the confidence level of, all right, I guess I belong here. Because, I mean, you guys are something to behold when this league of competitors is at their best. It's really incredible stuff as a movie fan to watch. And so then the free-for-all happened, and I drew a very lucky number, but also, I have to point out, I did clear out an entire table on my own. I did face 4 other competitors, and then Tom Dagnino. But then I used that win to challenge Dan Murrell, the then singles title holder, and again, it's not a match I won, but I went the distance with the champ. I proved to Apollo Creed that I belonged in the ring with him, and so honestly, that was all I needed. But when I started doing the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, my goal was just do better than you did last time. And last time I lost to Mark Baby Carrots Ellis on the first round because, well, let's just say the 10-second countdown clock that was brand new to me in the middle of the match was a little jarring. But other than that, I just wanted to do better than that. And also I really did want to beat John Roca.
Well, and
let's just talk about that again.
Yes, it feels good beating Roca, doesn't it? And you did do that. You beat Kristian Harloff.
Gotta rub it in on Roca.
Of the world. Are you going to keep competing? What is next for Samm Levine?
Well, right now I'm going to change my shirt.
Okay.
On account of it is very wet with sweat because it is warm in here. It's been a very long day and evening, and I am absolutely going to come back and defend this title as soon as possible because I really, really want to make sure that people know this might not have been an accident.
No, it's not an accident. Samm Levine you've been one of the competitors to watch in this entire Schmoedown trivia competition. You've come in, you've done the Schmoes No Show with the game. You have been somebody to watch. I'm very happy for you, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you, Riley.
We are going to now go to Kristian Harloff, the unfortunate loser of tonight's match for the Ultimate Schmoedown Championship. Let's go right there. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Mark Yodi Riley here with the unfortunate...
Oh, that's right. You're a Yankee fan. Boo! You're not the champ.
How do you feel, man? I know you got up there, you've had a long day, and that match did not go the way you wanted. I've been there. How do you feel right now, dude?
It's a weird mix of emotions because at the one hand you don't want to lose like that ever. I mean, my brain was mush, and that's taking nothing away against the champion. He deserved it. Samm Levine had an equally exhausting match in his team match. He was great in that match, and he was great in our match. Just, it was exhausting, but there's no doubt about it. So, but I would have liked to have put up a better fight because, again, I had a nice run, and the run of 5 straight victories to lose like that on my own, it's just something that I'll, it sucks.
Well, you were on a kind of a revenge tour. You wanted to take out some of the
someone else I got to add to the list, I guess.
Yeah. Now you got somebody else, but you took out Makuga.
I'm done.
You took out Bibiani.
Yeah.
But you got here for a reason. You are one of the best competitors the Schmoedown has ever seen. Is the first round going to haunt you for a while? Because that was where Samm Levine took a big lead on you.
Well, I mean, I think actually, the first round for sure. I mean, I think I had one question right in the entire damn thing. That's the low. I had never done that before. My average is like 5 or 6, and to get one it's obviously the worst I ever had. There was some. I knew a lot of the questions after hearing them. I knew a lot of the questions, but I just couldn't pull them. I couldn't pull them. Didn't know the Blade Runner one. I haven't seen that movie, so I stick with Samm on that one. But what are you gonna do? But no, you just gotta win.
Now, if you could go back and not have to call all these matches and have a rematch, sit there again and do it again, would you do it?
Nah, I mean, that's not, again, that's excuses. And it's like there's my head was messed up, but I knew that that's what was going to happen. I knew I was going to call the matches. I knew that Samm, who has had a legendary run, is who I was going up against. So I chose to say yes to that. I signed that contract with that. And here we are.
And here we are. I know what it feels like to lose the belt. I know what it feels like to win the belt. And I know you've been there. A lot of competitors, a lot of the fans are saying you're on the Mount Rushmore of Schmoedown.
I don't know about after this match.
Even after this match, my friend. Even after this match. Everybody has a bad match. But you're here now. Do you have anything to say to Samm Levine and for the future of the Schmoedown?
No, nothing. I mean, nothing to Samm Levine except congratulations. There's nothing. There's no. I'm glad it wasn't like Sneider or JTH. I'm glad it was Levine.
Me too.
I think those guys will. What's this moron want?
Oh boy, here we go.
No one can hear you because the microphone's not on.
Yeah, the microphone's
Forrest
on.
Gump looking.
Adios, loser.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
How'd your manager role go?
Yeah.
How's Draco?
He's an asshole, you know that?
He's not the best.
No, he's not the best.
I don't know, man. Look, congratulations to Samm. Look, this person's doing this. This person's doing that. I'm proud of the event, but we'll see what's next.
Well, you did throw out the challenge to Fat. Well, speaking of.
What's up?
Oh,
dude,
boy.
That was a rough match.
I know. Well, I'm glad you're back because what I will say is, so Thad is back. We had agreement you saw in the beginning of the match. So now, because of in the beginning, I did lose the title. Had I not, Thad, I wanted to thank you for everything you did, and because of it, I will be taking back the reins of commissioner starting in season 5.
What we talked about was 6 months.
That was 6 months. That was 6 months if I was the champion.
No, but
I don't have the championship.
No,
so
I mean, I have the contract right here. It says Section 37B. It says you forfeit all rights here and within, etc., etc. Yeah, this says I'm going to be the commissioner for 6 months.
Why? Why would you want to do that? I'm letting you off the hook.
I'm kind of enjoying it. This is fun. I mean,
You're snaking me out. I gave you the job. You're gonna snake me out.
Hey, snaking his boy.
I was told this was going to be a 6-month contract.
What's next? No, just give me the. I mean, you're gonna hold me that contract?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes. You signed. I mean, you signed it. Your signature's right here. You signed it, and
that actually was my signature.
I do see a signature there. So, and he walked away. So, Kristian, are you saying that you have to take on Thad in order to get the commissioner status back?
I don't know about taking him on, but I don't want to compete anymore. But like, people suck.
People do suck, Kristian, and here we are.
Going back to the desk.
Go back to the desk. This is Mark Yodi Riley here with the Ultimate Schmoedown Spectacular Part 2. This was a great time. The competitors, congratulations to everyone, and we'll see you next time Riley out.
We are back now to close up shop here on not only Schmoedown Spectacular, but an incredible game-changing season here in 2017. I'm here with, unfortunately today, my good friend, the loser of this match. It almost seemed like a weight was lifted off you when you lost about the Samm Levine, but I know you got to be disappointed. What do you think happened?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm also disappointed that Thad Williams went against his word and said that he was, you know, he told me that because he's put that little bullshit thing in his contract that now he's still going to be commissioner, so I won't be commissioner, and I don't have the belt. So that works out nice.
And you look like a hobo now. I mean, you really got to rebuild.
That's true. But now the match, I mean, first of all, everything, I take my hat off to Samm. Samm I can now, is a good, I could call a good friend, but he's also, he's a good champion. And just, there's no excuse, as I said in the interview. My brain was definitely rattled, but it's still that you don't go into a battle like that with a guy that can do that. I mean, his brain was just as rattled. He went through a 5-round team title match that was devastating.
True that. True that.
And I didn't show up, and he's the champ.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough thing, and I will defend you to the death. I mean, you're a guy that had to, you had the birth, congratulations, of another daughter, new addition to the family. You just got back from maternity leave about a month and a half ago. You weren't able to see a lot of movies. You retired from announcing all day. Meanwhile, Samm Levine, all he's doing is cashing residual checks from his Modern Family appearances, so he has time to really practice all of these movie trivia questions. But you look at what we, and particularly you as the commissioner of this league to a point in 2017, have been able to accomplish. I'd like to get your thoughts on the whole movie trivia Schmoedown, the league, the fandom, everything that has blossomed here in 2017.
I'm super proud of everything that has gone on so far, and this is a great way to close it out. A lot of big things happen here, and you have to thank all the competitors. You have to thank the fans for sure. And it's something I wanted to do earlier that I didn't do. One of the things that has really helped grow the league, and a lot of them are in the crowd today, or have been the people who have done the reactions to these videos. You got channels.
How about a hand for the reactors?
You got channels like we've seen late to the party. They came out here and competed. Every week I watch the great people over at Take 3. There's and Dale the Dude. All these people that come out here and do this. It is really, it's a lot, and it means a lot to watch the reactions, to see people get invested. He knows we're doing something.
Thank you, Kristian.
Show and some entertainment here. So I love the way that it closed out. You know, and again, if I'm going to lose the title, it's got to be to a guy like Samm Levine, I'm okay with it.
Well, I'm just happy you lost to somebody that I beat once upon a time. You know,
you got to avenge me!
Well, I look back on this, and I think that the one person we have to thank more than anybody else is you for all of this creation and getting everything there. I mean, you know, like I said, I didn't used to be able to afford such nice threads and such classy beer, but thanks to this league and everything that we've been able to produce together and with your leadership, we have that in 2017. Looking forward to a great year next year with you, buddy.
Well, I will say one thing. People have been asking, you know, it's like, because there is a lot that I do still, and even though Thad's running the league.
When is Baby Carrots coming back? I know it's on the tip of your tongue.
Well, us, but what I will say is this. People were asking, is that going to be your last match? It was going to be until Thad stepped in and cheated me out of what he said. So I want to challenge Thad next season to a one-on-one match. A one-on-one match.
The commissioner is not aware of this.
A one-on-one match with Thad Williams, and if I win that match, I want the commissioner title back.
You know, I thought that 6
You went against your word, Kristian.
Were enough, but no, Kristian challenging Thad Williams. If that match is all Huey Lewis in the news,
You said you were done. You lied. You lied.
Kristian Harloff might be the commissioner sooner rather than later.
Well, all right, guys, thank you very much. How about our new InnerGeekdom champion, Jason Inman?
Yeah, Justice Inman.
You've got the winner of the Manager Bowl, Emma Fyffe. The new Star Wars champion, Samm Witwer. You can boo it, but they deserve a round of applause here. The reigning team champions, still the Patriots.
I'm going to clap.
Oh.
They deserve it.
Golf clap.
Top 10, getting a #1 contender spot.
How about it for top 10? Top 10. I had to goad him into that one.
And the new movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, the Inglorious one,
Samm Levine.
Big hand for all of our champions and our competitors here today, as well as our incredible wonderful studio audience, everybody here at Gladiator Studios for working so hard to pull this off, and of course, the people at Tetris who made this suit. Make sure you guys check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page as
And
well
there's
as
supposed to be a Tetris movie coming?
podcast on
I seem to
iTunes.
remember
Check out all
something
the
like
matches
that.
you may have missed from this year and years past. Subscribe to Collider's video and click like on the videos you watch because it helps me sleep at night.
All right, the brand new season, Season 5, will have the #1 contenders match between Mike K.O. Kalinowski versus Little Evil JTE versus Rachel the Crusher Cushion. We'll see you next season, guys. Thank you very much for joining us on the Spectacular.
They used my idea! Triple threat between the 3 runners-up in the Final 4. They used my idea! Yay! Credits? Let's roll some credits. Thank you, Mark Fernandez, executive producer. Thank you, Dennis. Oh, I forgot how to pronounce his name. Technical producer. Thank you, Thad Tab, host supervisor. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Frank Luca Toronto and Adam Smith. Edited by. Thank you, Adam Wilhelm. Thank you, Alex Bloomberg. Thank you, Kristian Ruva Kaba. Thank you, Thad again. Thank you, Owen Morgan or Mugen. Thank you, Joey Russo Razul. Head writer, Chris Stalitsky. Statistician, thank you, Frankie Stats Janesh. Graphic designer, Brian Ward. Definite big thumbs up. Production coordinators, Alicia Ganor, Wendy Lee Signs, and Grace Hancock. RB3 and Max Molderig. God, this is embarrassing. Special thanks, Emma Fyffe, Jen Sturger, thank you, Jay Washington, thank you, Tom Dagnino, Ricky Hayberg, Ken Napzok, Sam Whitner, Hector Navarro, Jason Inman, Sam Levine, Drew McWeeny, Jeff Sneider, JTE, Ben Bateman, Andrew Guy, John Roca, Matt Nost, Rachel Cushing, Crush, Mark Riley, Mark Andraco, RMB, Hector Navarro again, Stacey Howard, Brianne Chandler, Mike Kalinowski, The Wolfman, according to me, Lon Harris, The Beast, William Bibiani, Whitney Seibold, Booker T, Brad Gilmore, Aaron Turner, oh, there's the spear, Ray Ora, DeLorean Error, Harry Nemerov, Josh McCouga, my friends at Take 3, my friends at Late to the Party, All the Best Podcasts, Dale the Dude, and the Schmoedown Rundown. Thank you to everybody. And the Schmoedown will return in 2018. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. But wait, there's more. Oh, that got me so good. Alrighty. That was 2 hours of fun. Although the matches weren't quite as close as I was hoping for, that was still a blast. The Schmoedown Spectacular, 2nd edition, lived up to all the hype. To finally get a chance to react to another big show. Of course, as many people probably know, this is the second one that I've done a reaction to. Of course, I did the Collision back in July. To do my first reaction to the Spectacular was a whole lot of fun. And here's to another great year of the movie Trivia Schmoedown. And hopefully I will be around to react to every single match that I possibly can. And yeah, so thank you to everybody at the Schmoedown. Thank you to everybody that watches my videos. Thank you to everybody on the Facebook page that makes me have the decency and the courage to come out here and make myself look foolish in front of everybody. It's definitely very hard to come up here and look like a goof every single time. But hey, I do it for everybody because I'm such a fan of this, and I cannot wait to look more foolish for many, many, many more months to come. So thank you, Kristian. Thank you, Mark Ellis. Thank you, everybody that runs the Schmoedown, and thank you to all fans of the Schmoedown as well. You are the reason that I keep doing this and why I keep having fun. So yes, with that being said, that's going to do it for this long edition of the Schmoedown Spectacular that has spanned across almost 2.5 separate days of recording. It's been a long session for JTH. A Christmas vacation in the middle of travel, a work celebration or work Christmas party. Well, that's Christmas for you. Sometimes family is a little bit, sometimes family gets in the way, but hey, it's family, and we're all a family, whether it's indirect or direct family. It's all a family occasion here. And it's a family affair. I'm going to stop singing because I suck at singing. So, with that being said, that is going to do it for JTH Reacts to the Schmoedown Spectacular. Until next time, I will see you in 2018. Hopefully this will not be uploaded by 2018. God forbid if I end up doing that, because I will be slow as a slug. But, yes, until then, this is JTH saying thank you for watching my videos throughout this year of 2017. I will see you again in 2018. Until then, JTH saying thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu.